Okay. Sorry, Douglas. That one actually took me a bit by surprise.
Did it?
I'm just like mentally, I'm like, oh god. All right. We'll go ahead and contact him if we need any details.
Yeah. Seamus O'Shaughnessy apparently is the guy that takes care of their centre, takes care of the building that they run their business out of.
Okay, so this guy is a contact for the Blood Brothers, but he's working for the other gang. If I'm to
Uh,
understand this correctly, Douglas.
no, this guy works for the Blood Rivers, and he's got the details of the business,
Okay.
etc.
Okay. All right. We'll contact the priest pretty soon. Thanks for meeting with us today.
Yeah, no problem. Don't stress about it. This is not an immediate thing. They've been having a go with us for like a couple of weeks now. They came in from, they just come in and set up. So you have a little bit of time, no problem.
Hmm.
And he'll leave if you don't want anything else.
Nah. I'll get everything else I need from the priest. He's yeah. As soon as he leaves, I change seats to sit with Volk.
Okay.
And I look at Volk right in the eyes, and in Russian I state, I swear to God, if I don't kill him by the end of this, I'm going to enjoy killing this gang.
I have to wonder if he's blind in one eye. Saying you're a stand-up guy.
Please. I have more kills under my belt than you do.
That can change.
Yeah. Hey. I'm not saying anything about it. You haven't been running that long. Oi, Samiel, get over here.
Yep. Need something?
Eh. I send Wayon a picture of the guy we just met.
Okay.
Wayon, do me a favor.
Yep.
Could you please get me any information you can on this guy discreetly?
Okay. Wayon takes seemingly a couple of minutes to have a look around the net. And the guy has been up for a couple of civil awards for a couple of civil awards from the local community representatives. Like a patrol officer, mayor, etc. Although on the darker aspects of the devil, rather, when actual people chat, there's talk about how they're drunken in scum, etc., etc.
Yeah. Does he have a bounty on him?
Does he have a bounty on him?
Yeah.
He probably does have a bounty on him. However, make an intuition roll.
Straight intuition?
Intuition plus, if you can think of, if you've got anything like common sense or gang knowledge or anything you can justify, or even police knowledge or anything like that.
I got law.
Law as in technical law, or law as in how the law operates?
How the law operates.
Okay, you can add that if you want.
Oh.
What do I know about this Morton with my gang's role?
Nope.
And I closed that. I closed that window when I was trying to shut what noises off. No, I haven't.
I'm mostly joking about the bounty on him.
Okay, crap. You don't know anything, Chaos. CD might want to roll. I don't know if he does or not. Crap.
I don't have gang's knowledge.
You can roll basic intuition if you can't justify anything else. Although I'll
Okay.
accept more or less any justification. I'm not looking to be strict or anything. Crap. Yeah, you realize that this is not quite the top level of the gang because it's only a relatively small gang. But this would be the kind of guy who is just above, in business terms, he'd be an area manager, if that makes sense.
Yep.
In that he probably has a couple of buildings, and he's probably on the line for the losses that if they're making losses in a place, he's probably going to be on the line for it. He's just big enough to to have effective personal immunity. And the police would recognise him sort of on site, or the local police would recognise him on site. But the local police would probably be clever enough not to arrest him. And although he's got a couple of he's not been big enough to get rid of artificial tickets from Night Errant or whatever.
Yeah.
But he is big enough that if anyone turned him in, a video of the people that turned him in would be made available to the gang fairly shortly afterwards.
Yeah. So
Can I use?
Well, there goes that idea.
Yeah, so basically this guy is large enough to have connections, but at the same time he's at that same level where he has a big giant target on his back if things go south.
Yeah, he's only got he's only going to have local connections. It's not like the local police and whatever. I'm sure he's got his hands into. But you wouldn't expect that any genuine, it's not like he'd know internal affairs or the captain or the FBI or any of that level. So Knight Errant wouldn't. I wouldn't expect that Knight Errant or Lone Star. You wouldn't expect anything other than the local officers deal with the community to have any problem taking him down. But then why would they have a reason to do so unless the local departments called for him?
Indeed.
So, Douglas, can I use a
Yes.
mixture of logical deduction and intuition in order to roll?
I'm being kind by giving you intuition.
Okay.
So if you haven't got any skills, then,
Just intuition, got it.
okay, you realize he's definitely middle management in the gang. Probably realize that he's on the line unless he can fix this business at some point.
Alright, fair enough. That's better than I thought it would get, really.
Crap, do you want to know anything else?
I'm interested in knowing about the gang that's pushing in on his turf. Mostly how many they have.
So,
okay. We have Patrick O'Reilly, O'Sullivan, O'Brien, something or other, who is also Italian.
Well, funnily enough, I'll give you that information in a bit more detail later. But you're, in terms of the name, I suppose you would have dropped it in the conversation that he thinks the Filchettis, that was the name of the gang the other week, wasn't it?
The Italian guys, the Furchettis.
He thinks they're behind this. Apparently, I'm assuming you asked him. Apparently, they've suffered a setback recently and are looking to re-expand. They might have hired some outside security because they lost a few people.
We didn't kill anyone.
I didn't say you.
Their employees got a sudden case of the kneecaps.
These things do happen.
Indeed.
So yeah,
It's very sad.
He's not sure if they're actually on site, but he thinks they're behind it. He expects that the low-level stuff will be done by some other people that they're hiring.
Mm-hmm.
My Italian will come in handy.
If we let you use it.
Well, no, you'd be able to understand what they say, but more than likely, you're going to be providing support. As
And medics.
as Wayon, as we let Wayon bring in his 500,000 new yen tank.
I'm not bringing my fucking tanks anywhere near that shitting place. They'll get shot at. You do realise how drones are quite hard up until a point, but after that point they just fucking fall over. So if you want that in numbers, let me give you an example. So let's say you stick armor up a drone to an illegal amount, or the maximum possible legal amount of 12.
Uh-huh.
That's anything over 12 is completely illegal. 12 I think is restricted. That means that you must do physical damage of over 12 in order to hurt them, because they don't take stun damage.
Mm-hmm.
However, typically a drone with 12 armor will have 4 body. So if you actually manage to get over 12 by 4 hull points, you break the entire fucking thing. So it's very much either they're Terminator, not giving a fuck what happens to them, or they're being crushed by the milk machine. There's no in between.
Lovely.
Vehicles aren't that much better, except that vehicles are even more fucking expensive.
Yeah. So, unless we're waylaid, I'm going to go ahead and let these two finish their drinks. As, like, it's just part of my programming. I just, like, my brain just thinks of really horrible, evil, dark things that I could do to that guy.
Which guy?
Oh, the guy that kind of activated my vindictive self.
You mean the drug dealer that just hired you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't know about you, but he was rather insulting.
He was rather insulted, but then, to my knowledge, most people in his position are rather insulted. I don't know how many gangs you hang out with, but mostly they don't call each other friend. Unless, of course, they're the friendship gang from My Little Pony Land.
My Little Pony.
No.
Used to wonder what friendship
No.
could be.
No. I will geek the mage here and now in this bar if you so much as go another line. You're squishy. My punch will kill you.
Okay.
Sorry. So we take a ride, unless we're waylaid, I'm going to let these guys finish their drinks, and then we're going to go to good old Happy Town, USA of 21 Jump Street.
Okay. I put a picture of 21 Jump Street up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I couldn't find a map of the building, really, which is slightly annoying. But I did put a picture up on a page. And you can see, as you drive along there, it's a row of townhouses from the 20th century. They look, most of them look slightly posher than you'll be expecting in this area. And opposite them on the other side, but I didn't put a picture of that up at all, is a equivalent of a high school, but not a public high school, a private high school. Do you know is that the right word for over there? Private high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where parents would pay tuition, etc.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a not open to the public private school. in an old worldy style building across the road. You would wonder why it isn't in archaeology, but then you realise this is the kind of place that values history and tradition, etc.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Yeah.
it does.
So that's opposite the townhouses, which were clearly built, maybe a quarter or half a century later. At each end of the terrace, you can see the. Oh, you moved the picture slightly. Oh, well, okay. Is a youth centre. Funnily enough. Well, the one I've shown here is an old battered-looking one that's clearly been around for a while, and is labelled number 21. At the other end of the street is a brand new building that looks as if it's just opened. And you can see just through the windows that it's got nice screens and some vid tables on the ground floor. Whereas the old trashy-looking youth centre does have a couple of screens, but only not all of them appear to be on. You could guess, if you wanted to, that a couple aren't working. It's got a pool table rather than vid booths, etc.
Yeah, indeed. Sorry. Currently having some weird technical difficulties on this one. The map's acting weird.
How so?
It's just being weird. Don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and come back in. Maybe that'll fix the issue. Okay, I believe that did fix the issue. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
It was doing weird things, Douglas, man. It was doing weird things. I swear to God, I did not have any of the coke.
Okay.
So, if, okay, so we're there. It looks old but modern, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, these are clearly the kind of buildings that someone wanted to keep. The old youth centre looks crap, as you can see there. It's got a run-down, empty building next to it. On some stairs, a fire escape is, clearly in use in that area that leads to the upstairs part of the building, as opposed to the main entrance to the youth centre itself.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many people in the youth centre. There appears to be more people upstairs.
What's upstairs again?
You haven't been upstairs, so you don't know for sure yet, but it looks like, frankly, from the outside, it looks like a crack house.
Lovely. Alright. Volk? I want you on your best behavior.
Of course.
And by best behavior, I mean stay frosty.
Yep.
If you see anyone you recognize, just don't bring attention to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Where are most of the people congregating right now? Like, are they outside on the basketball courts, or are they inside?
There's not many people there. There's a couple of people in every location. A couple of people, there's just two outside. They look like older teenagers. Sorry, there's three outside. Two looks like older teenagers just having a smoke. There's a guy standing at the bottom of the stairs that's doing his best to look like he belongs anywhere than a security booth. Upstairs, you can just see through the window that there's people moving around. You can't really tell from outside how many people are upstairs. There's not that many people downstairs. The pool table and the other stuff's not in use. In fact, you can't. There's just if you hang around, you'll see that there's a bit of movement inside, but not a great deal going on. As opposed to the other youth centre at the other end of the street, which appears to be a lot busier.
All right. I'm gonna look for the guy that looks the most like a priest.
Yeah, if you hang around outside for a while, you'll see that in the youth center downstairs, there's a guy wearing all black. And make a perception roll. Yeah, he's got a dog collar, glasses, not shaved in a couple of days, bad hair.
All right. You two are free to do whatever you want. I'm gonna go have a little word with the good father.
Yeah.
Yep.
Volk, don't try to no, like I lean into Volk. Don't buy anything off these kids. It's probably weak.
You never heard "Don't get high on your own supply"? I practiced it religiously.
Good.
Yeah, become a Shadowrunner and get high on somebody else's instead.
Samiel.
No,
Don't.
I still hold to
Yeah?
that ethos.
Yeah. Samiel.
Yeah, Chaos?
Don't blow anything up.
I don't think I have any explosives.
What's going on? I've lost the page.
I know, right?
No, the page has disappeared.
Yeah.
Not the,
Reload your page.
not
Re-
that it matters.
Yeah.
This is hardly a map. I just thought it would be pretty rather than having widescreen on the video.
Yeah. So
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna go talk to the father.
Okay, you walk in, a couple of people look at you in the way that kids look at adults when they're trying to size up whether they can cheek them or not. Cheek, that's not really the word, but you know that way when teenagers size up adults and decide whether they need to treat them as adults or if they can be dismissive of them. You get a couple of those looks as you walk in. Nobody tries to stop you. There are a couple of kids who stop talking when you walk past them inside the building. They're just leaning up against the wall and just watch you with that wide-eyed and sort of open mouth look that I'm sure CD often has. And in the back, fussing around, is Father Seamus O'Shaughnessy.
All right. Just to let you know, Douglas, I actually did just to let you know, I'm not carrying my guns with me.
That's okay. No one appears to have cared in either direction yet.
Yeah. But I am carrying my mask.
Okay.
And
is it on?
no, it's not on. It's currently clipped to my belt.
Okay, cool.
Which I did pay for the good mask, mind you. So I'm going to send you a picture of it right now, okay?
Okay. I'm sure it'll get you plenty of looks when you wear it.
You are not Corvo.
Fuck you.
Okay. Oh, joy.
I wanted a skull mask, and that was the closest thing I could think.
Yeah, okay. Fine. That doesn't stand out at all.
It's supposed to stand out. That's the reason. But I'm just carrying on my belt loop. Walking up to Father Seamus O'Reilly.
O'Shaughnessy.
Seamus and Osana. I'm going up to Father Seamuson.
Seamus O'Shaughnessy.
I'm going up to Seamus.
Okay.
Shush. I've never been able to pronounce many Irish names. Leave me alone. O'Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy.
Yes.
I go up to Seamus.
That's why you're a gravedigger and not a Catholic.
Yeah.
So, Seamus sees you come in and beams a bright and genuine smile at you and walks up to you and introduces himself and says, "Hi, I'm Farmer O'Shaughnessy, but you can call me Seamus. I'm not going to do the accent."
Does he actually look Irish to me?
He looks like a pale white man whose eyes are slightly diluted. So, yes, he looks Irish.
Hi. I shake his hand. Hello, Father. How's it going? I was sent here by, his name.
Morton.
Morton.
He'll be sending a couple of people along. Come with me. Come with me, and we'll have a little chat as he motions you into a back room. It's only most of the downstairs floor is dedicated to an open area where people can do whatever you sent us to. But he's got a back storage area which has got a small office-like area, but it's mostly shelving. And says, "Have a sit down. Would you like a drink now?"
Just to let you know, Douglas, with Wayon
Yes.
running comms, if these guys want it, they have full video and audio access from my eyes and ears.
I'm
They're
patching
welcome.
in then.
They're welcome to ask any questions about the area they want to. I don't imagine it's hard to imagine from what I'm saying. But if it
Nah,
is,
it's
please
not.
ask questions. So
No,
yeah,
because I've been to a youth center a couple times as a teenager.
yeah.
Yeah, we have
Okay, cool.
we have a couple here as well. They're not really nice places.
Would you like a drink now?
Nah, I'm on duty.
Oh well, I am too, but that's certainly not going to stop me. As he pulls out a bottle of cheap distillate, and pours himself a small brown glass, which he immediately gets rid of. It evaporates so fast, don't you think? This bottle was sealed earlier. I'm sure it was. Look, now it's half empty, and he leaves it on the table. So Morton sent you. Well,
Douglas,
yes.
I'd call you a racist, but you're Welsh.
I like the Irish. They're my friends. I did go to a Catholic school that had Irish priests there.
The Scots, though, they can fuck right off.
We're playing them tomorrow, funnily enough. That'll be an interesting match, but we should win. Yeah, so after that opening small talk, Seamus' shoulders collapse. So listen, what was your name again? Okay, what was because you haven't said your name yet to him.
I haven't. I look at him and I size him up. Does he look like he's actually does he look coherent enough right now?
To be fair, you think he would be coherent if his blood alcohol level was 110%.
Lovely.
He was clearly born in a bathtub with the stuff and has not left.
Name's Chaos. I'm here to take care of your problems.
Hi, Chaos. He shakes your hand. You're a good man, I can see, but I have to tell
Father?
you're a good man to help the community in this way.
Father?
But I have to tell you, yes?
I am not a good man. I have sinned more times than any Catholic priest would be able to give me absolution for.
Oh, no, my son. Christ always accepts those who turn to him. And he moves quickly on. I have to tell you the truth about this place. We have had over this community has always had peace. And we have very little in the way of gang violence or the troubles that affect the rest of the surrounding area. But to tell you the truth, that is only because we have done what I can only describe as a deal with the devil. This youth centre is exactly that. It is just a youth centre, and I look after the people that come in. But the price we have to pay is we have to ignore the upstairs.
Hmm.
No, they don't. They promised they wouldn't push, and they haven't. But they still do. They're still, the young people around here. Some of them inevitably want to try better than life, and we try to tell them here not to do that. What such a waste it is to see those people, and we try to turn them away. But the gangs will make their profits, and
I'm surprised you're this far away from Lost Haven, and still able to run a youth center.
Yeah. So we have to deal with the devil. They give us protection, and they don't push their stuff here, but they still sell. And those poor people upstairs, they need rescuing. But what can we do? I'm just a little man, and if we interfere, or then the gangs will not treat us so nicely. And I know that down the road is not the same story. Their youth centre isn't a real youth centre, and it doesn't try to stop. It's just there to pull people in and to push them onto the stuff that they shouldn't be doing. They shouldn't be doing. They'll ruin their lives, and they just want to go. They only care about their profit. There's no. I haven't been able. They just laughed at me when I went to talk to them. I made it clear that if I came back, then I wouldn't be leaving. So, as I understand it, that's what Morton has hired you to do, to get rid of the people in there. I can show you the operation upstairs. I understand that the operation down the road is similar. We used to have lots of kids come here, after school or whatever. Maybe their parents didn't bother to pick them up because they didn't care, and they were just what's the word for a parent that drops their kids off at school and then disappears on holiday?
Bad parent?
Yeah. There's a word for it.
Terrible?
Abandoned?
Yeah, but still pays for their child. Just send them to private school and then someone sees them next year to give them a kiss on their birthday.
Oh, Clinton.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, I honestly don't know if there is actually a word for it.
Oh yeah. So the parents, they don't seem to care about the children, and we used to offer them a place to go, keep them safe and off the street. And now they're all in the other place, and I know that no matter what it says on the outside, they're not up to no good. They're not up to no good with those kids, and there's only one thing they want them for,
Mm-hmm.
So
vocally to Volk. So vocally to Volk in Russian. Okay. It can't just be me. It cannot just be me, but I want to blow both gangs into the sky with enough C4 to make Loflear jealous.
Maybe you're getting too attached. I just care about the money right now.
Funny thing is, I used to come to this youth center.
So I don't know what's going on. The kids won't talk to me about it. You know how it is. They're not going to talk to me. I heard someone talking about a new student. I don't know though. A guy called Johnny Deep. I don't know. His name only came up after when all this trouble started. I just want to get back to the way the community was. Safe enough. It would be nice to get rid of everyone, but I'm a realist. If I get rid of the guys upstairs, some other gang's just gonna come in, and they ain't gonna treat us so good.
Mm-hmm.
And he then, you can see a tear in his eye as he expresses all of that much more emotionally than I possibly could. Because let's face it, I don't care about kids on BTL. And he takes another drink. You see why I'm drinking so much of this stuff now. What would you like that to be for?
Judge intentions.
No, the priest is genuinely caught in a hard place. You don't need to worry about that. Clearly, he is worried for his soul over the fact that they are kind of looking after the people upstairs, or at least giving them some legitimacy. But at the same time, you can see he's much more worried about more violent gangs at the same time.
Yeah.
And he just wants the community to be stable, as stable and happy as it can be. Even if every now and again they have to make a sacrifice to the dragon. What's a princess, as sad as it is to lose a princess or two, if that keeps the rest of the kingdom alive, then that's surely the best choice.
Crap, why do I feel like I just got myself into a really, really bad movie?
Because you have.
Because the movie stars. Who's the movie star?
This ain't the Princess Bride.
Oh, well, Johnny Depp is in both versions. Because he was in the TV series as well, wasn't he?
Swear to God, if we see a guy who's currently playing Jack Sparrow around here, I'm gonna...
Oh, no,
I'm just walking away.
How can I put it? Never mind.
He's doing, I got a jar of dead. I got a jar of dead.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. So, I'm gonna go scan the operations up top as well. If it's like the operations that the Fratellis have, then it could be good intel.
So the operation upstairs, you have to, if you want to go upstairs, then Seamus O'Shaughnessy will walk you up there. He tells the security to let you past, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And suggests that if you want to go up there, it would be, it's not that they won't leave you go, it's just that the people there are ready and prepared, and it's probably, if he lets you in, then it probably will go more easily. The people up there, they don't completely disrespect him. The staff that are there don't completely disrespect him, but don't pay much attention to him either. There are a couple of customers. That's a word to use for them, isn't it? A couple of customers.
Douglas?
Yes?
Sub-vocally to Samiel. Go to the van.
So vocally reply.
Go to the van. Go to the van and take a nap.
Vocally reply yes, and I will enter into the van and take a what?
A nap.
What's going on? So vocally I say this.
You're a mage. Do what mages do. Astral project.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I got it as soon as you said that.
So,
I will go to the van and take a nap. Astrally project.
Then I will do that
and watch him.
Okay, you can watch. So there are a couple of customers is the word. I'm going to describe them as clearly school age, but later school age teenagers.
Near the end of high school?
Near the end of high school. Completely strung out on the floor. In various means, a couple of BTLs, a couple of them just look out of it on something else. What does strike you as strange, though, is there's only a couple. However depraved their condition is, there is only a couple of them, whereas there's actually 6 or 8 sort of gang members around. I'm going to say 8 in the immediate vicinity inside the building. and you suspect there's more security in the area. And it doesn't seem, it strikes you that that's the wrong proportion, in which it should be lots of customers for relatively fewer gang members.
Yeah.
That's clearly, do you want to make it, well, you don't do, I'm not going to make a roll for it, but that's clearly that's clearly where the business problem lies. Because any business needs customers.
Yeah.
In terms of the customers, you can welcome to speak to them if you want to. You're welcome to try and save them. You're not going to succeed. You've been on the streets too long to know better than that.
Yeah.
The gang members themselves just look like normal gang members. A couple of them give you dismissive looks. Some of them are slightly more intelligent and therefore don't give you a dismissive look.
Oh, you mean they actually can sense that I am a dangerous person?
Yes, because you're more heavily armed than they are. Their guns,
Wait.
such as that.
I'm more heavily armed? Even though I'm
just
not...
by being alive, you're more heavily armed. There is plenty of, how can I say, security equipment, is that the correct term, around? And I don't mean cameras and shit.
Turrets?
No, I just mean crap guns and the odd piece of armor.
So, what you're telling me is like leather to flak vest armoring and really shitty submachine guns?
There are, you'd expect some AKs, but yes, the people that are trying to be both advertise and keep being discreet at the same time probably have machine pistols. What is the word for them? Like an Ingram or something like that.
Yeah.
The ones who are trying to be clever. Or Uzi. But inside where they would actually care about security a bit more, they probably got AKs.
Mm-hmm.
Not that not that people are walking around with an AK, but stuff's just strewn around the place. In the way that young gangers, they never learned off their mother how to keep the place tidy, and they're young, expendable gangers. So that's that at the end of the day.
Hmm.
They are in purple and whatever though.
Yeah,
Purple
they're
and black.
They're in the gang colors. I would assume.
Yeah, in the astral, the place looks as dingy as it does in real life. At least one of the customers, though, has some strange glowy shit going on around him.
Is there a role I can use to identify why that glowy shit is going on?
Sensing.
Yes.
Because he's a mage.
Sensing.
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 Thank you.
It is basically astral perception.
It's
Okay.
A begins with A double S.
Yeah, sensing.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
Clear for him.
Oh, psh.
It sounds like he's saying a sensing, but also something else, so that's why it's
Yeah.
confusing. Sorry.
A sensing is the word, but it's all one word.
So
Yeah.
I have 13 in that.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
there we go.
Roll it.
4.
Let's see you go. Okay. Yeah, you guess that this guy is on some kind of astrally active drug. That unless you've got knowledge of drugs, I'm not going to tell you about.
Nope.
Okay, so this guy is on some kind of astrally active drug. Was there anything else?
No, I just wanted to see the operation that they had, and yeah.
It's not clever. In our terms, I would describe it as a crack house.
I'm sorry. In our terminologies, this is not a crack house. In our terminologies, this is nothing. A crack house is more than 2 people.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But that's the kind of environment I'm trying to portray. I think a
Yeah.
dealer and a place to get high all in one.
Yeah. So I take it they let me out.
Yeah, they have no problem.
If not, I'd be able to survive the drop.
The the guy that appears to be in charge, he's a young orc, no more than about 21 himself. Gives you a nod as you leave. Everyone else either just gawks at you or ignores you.
Hmm.
And lets you out down the fire escape at the side. Because this building isn't connected directly, at least.
Yeah.
This one isn't connected to the youth centre underneath.
Sub-vocally in Russian to Volk. Did you get all that?
Yep.
Leather to flak vests and AKs.
Am I supposed to be scared?
Oh, please. No,
Because I have my ultra power on me, and I left my crime boss in the van.
Oh, please. My punch could probably break their AK-47s and right through their flak vests.
Aren't they AK-97s now?
Yeah, AK-97.
You keep bragging about that fapping arm punch of yours, but I've never seen you bust it out.
You
Well,
want to watch it back?
yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
Wayon has a lingua soft for Russian by now.
I have no idea.
But, nah, just... Oh, hey. No one has yet to walk up to me going, Chaos! I have found you. I challenge you to a fight.
Oh no, that'll happen at the other location, hint hint.
Well, I kind of half expected to see some upstart gang member here go, Chaos, I have found you. I challenge you to a fight.
No, I thought about that. I did think about it. But I am I do kind of expect it to happen today, though.